Elon Musk said that over 2 million illegal immigrants received Social Security numbers in 2024. That number has been doubling every year since 2021, as you can see in this chart. Elon also said these immigrants are receiving free Medicaid and voting. Here's what he said.
It's not, people sometimes think that under the Biden administration that he was simply asleep at the switch. He wasn't asleep,
No.
they weren't asleep at the switch. It was a massive, large-scale program to import as many illegals as possible, ultimately to change the entire voting map of the United States and disenfranchise the American people and make it a permanent, deep blue, one-party state from which there would be no escape.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about Elon Musk and his claim that millions of immigrants are getting Social Security numbers, free Medicaid, and even voting. What's happening here is really important, so please watch the video until the end, because I'm going to give you 4 things you can do to help stop illegal immigrants from getting Social Security and voting. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss what is happening right now to Social Security. Let's listen to what Elon Musk said.
And I'd like to welcome my friend Antonio Gracias to the stage. I think so. Does it work? I can give you mine. Does it work? It'll be okay. I mean, Buzz Aldrin's still alive, and he went past the belts.
It'll work. Is this working? Yeah, it's on now, yeah.
There you go. So, Antonio, can you tell us what you... Antonio is helping out with the Social Security. So just trying to review Social Security, where you may have heard that we found 20 million dead people marked as alive in the Social Security database. This is so crazy.
So here Elon says he found 20 million dead people marked as alive, but that is not true. They are not marked as alive. What happens is that some people die, but the Social Security Administration doesn't know the exact day they died, so they can't put a date of death. So what Elon found is 20 million people with no date of death, but they are not marked as alive.
And then you'll notice there's a strange trend here, where how many Social Security numbers were issued. Do you want to?
Yeah, so let me tell you what happened here. We started at the top of the system.
You want to talk about a lot of maybe?
We started at the top of the system, mapping the whole system of Social Security to understand where all the fraud was. And there's a lot of great people there that showed us really a lot of waste. And so that came up with a big list of stuff that we're working on. You've heard some of that already. But this is what jumped out at us. When we saw these numbers, we were like, what is this? In 21, you see 270,000 people, goes all the way to 2.1 million in 24. These are non-citizens that are getting Social Security numbers.
So he says these are non-citizens getting Social Security numbers. Just so everyone knows, there are many non-citizens living in the U.S., like green card holders, who are allowed to be here and work but are not American citizens. They receive a Social Security number so they can pay taxes, but they are not American citizens and cannot vote. This program was started under the first Trump administration, so of course the number of recipients is going to increase in the years since 2020.
Yeah, this is a mind-blowing chart.
Yeah, this literally blew us away. Like, we went there to find fraud, and we found this by accident. And this isn't political, by the way. My parents are immigrants. Yeah, this country's been great to us. My brother and sister all born in Spain. I'm pro-legal immigration. This is not political. This is not political. This is about America and the future of America. And there are a lot of good people in the system that pointed us in this direction. I want to honor them right now, that work in the government today, who took risks to show us these numbers and tell us what's going on. Yeah. So I want to stop for a minute. I want to honor those people today. Very good people. Very good people. I have been from D.C. to Social Security offices to the border to track this down, and very good people have helped us along the way. I want to thank them.
So we know that these people are receiving Social Security numbers so they can pay taxes. But why are Elon and this guy making up lies that something illegal is going on? Why are they trying to scare Americans into thinking all these illegals are getting into the country and getting Social Security number illegally when it was Trump that started the program? Let's listen to some more.
like just reiterating, it's not that, it's not, people sometimes think that under the Biden administration that he was simply asleep at the switch. He wasn't asleep,
No.
they weren't asleep at the switch. It was a massive, large-scale program to import as many illegals as possible, ultimately to change the entire voting map of the United States and disenfranchise the American people and make it a permanent, deep blue, one-party state from which there would be no escape.
Here, Elon is just flat out lying. The program was started by Trump, not by Biden. It's so lawful immigrants who are here legally can pay taxes. It's not some democratic scheme to bring illegals into the country so they can vote. That is a lie. But why would this two-faced South African lie about it? What does he have to gain by standing in front of a crowd of people and he lying?
We found 1.3 million of them already on Medicaid, as an example. We've gone through, on every benefit program we went through, we found groups from this particular group of people, this 5.5 million people, in those benefit programs. And then what was really, really disturbing us was why. We're asking ourselves why.
Right.
Why are these lawful people who work and pay taxes also on Medicaid? Well, why wouldn't they be? If they are here in the US legally and paying taxes, aren't they allowed the same social benefits as everyone else? We want them to have health care. We don't want them to crowd our hospitals when they get sick and get free care. We want them to pay into the system and get health care just like everyone else. That is where Elon and his billionaire buddy are trying to fool you. They are trying to make up this lie that somehow Biden is letting in millions of people into the country so they can vote for him. It's an interesting story and it draws a lot of attention, but it's a lie. These billionaires lie through their teeth in order to cozy favor from Donald Trump so they can get huge tax cuts, government contracts, and unfairly screw over the American people. That's what's going on here. So, what can you do to stop illegal migrants from getting social security numbers and voting? There's nothing you need to do. Elon is just lying to you. Let our great people at Customs and Border handle their jobs. Border crossings are at a historic low. The Social Security Administration is not giving Social Security number to illegals. Don't be fooled. This is a fear-mongering trying to get your attention by dangling a shiny object in front of you and making up outrage. Our country doesn't need any more outrage, lies, and division. We need to work together to solve our complex problems. We don't need billionaire South African liars. Please like this video and subscribe. We're going to be making regular videos showing Elon's lies and explaining what the truth is, so stay tuned and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.